Hi, welcome to the Best Kept Secret Festival. This is your third festival in a weekend, right? How are you feeling?
My spirits are high, my body is low.
Yeah, spirits are very high though. We had it's like, I think this is the first time we've been back doing them back to back, and like it feels like a festival season. We played Tempelhof Festival at Tempelhof Airport in Berlin yesterday, and that was so lovely. We had such a good time. So,
Yeah.
and also love this festival. This was I think this is the first show we played outside of England. Am I making that up?
It was definitely the first festival we ever played outside of England. It holds very, very funny memories for us, yeah.
Yeah, this place also, the Best Kept Secrets Festival.
Yeah.
This
With the safari and everything.
Well, you can't quite see it on this camera, but if you turn the camera around is where the car park is, and we got here and there was people camping, right? We invented that at this festival backstage, I think, because we came and we were like, where's the artist camping? And they were like, there is no artist camping. So where all the tour buses are, we just put up a tent on some gravel, and I remember Odd Future's bus was next to us.
Oh, really?
And they were just looking at us like, what the fuck why are you doing that? Like we were just in this car park, and we got but it was just it was a series of really funny experiences on that trip. And it was like first festival showing up and camping in the car park next to the tour buses.
That's so cool. And have you got any time to catch some festival vibes, to see other bands play, or was it just
we've
touring
been
and
quite
rock and roll?
tight for time at watching other bands and stuff, but we managed to catch a little bit of Alt J last night and Idols, and today I wish we could watch King Gizzard and Nick Cave, but we can't.
Yeah, but I was going to mention King Gizzard because of the amazing cover you did. And have you received a reaction of the band? What did they...
Do you know what? We just received the reaction of the band about
what did
15
they say?
minutes ago. They're such nice guys. I can't remember what festival it was that we first hung out at, but we had a great time with them once. I think we got them to try Guinness for the first time, which was a great experience. And we really loved them and really loved that song, and it was really fun to cover. And they were just saying, nice one for playing their song or whatever.
I hope they're going to do a Wolf Ellis cover
Same,
soon.
I would love that. Would be amazing.
They should, right? Yeah. And yesterday you posted on Instagram that your festival dressing room is, the fridge is always stocked with Fanta.
Not always. This was a treat for us. I'd not seen it stocked with Fanta before.
What are the other things in the dressing rooms, or maybe the new rituals for Wolf Ellis? Now we're back to normal, back to festival.
Do you know what? The dressing room's fucking boring. It's like hummus, and like there's we always have a hug. That's the one thing before we play. We always have a hug. Well, I mean, everyone does that.
Yeah.
You see, that's boring. I wish I'm going to start. I need to come up with a good lie to tell people.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ritual sounds like we're going to start doing a Ouija board before we play.
Yeah, because I had a talk with Fontaines DC yesterday, and it was quite funny because they mentioned themselves, like as band members, we're just kind of low in energy, but the 5 minutes before we have to go to the gig, we force ourselves, putting on loud hip hop tunes and just forcing the energy.
No, there is something that does happen to you, like when you're at your most tired, or most kind of like your serotonin's gone, and you don't think, like, especially if you've been away for like 7 weeks or something. Yeah. But there is always like a little kind of like mystical moment, hopefully 10 minutes before you get on, where you're like, I can do this, and you do it always, and it's always fine, because ultimately you're just playing a gig, not doing anything that strenuous. But
And for you as musicians, was it easily to get back in the rhythm, in the routine of touring? Because this is my first festival like in 3 years, and I felt overwhelmed. And you've played a couple of gigs before and doing this festival touring.
No, it's a huge thing, isn't it, for people feeling overwhelmed? I mean, just by life coming back is quite overwhelming in a way. I think everyone's got to take it a step at a time with things like festivals and just anything, because it can be quite panic-inducing. I don't know, have you found it all right going back to...
I don't know, I think when I find something overwhelming, my body just kind of goes on autopilot. So I think of the first few shows God, this feels weird, but I just got... I mean, I can't not do it. Well, I could, but when you do a tour, you get into the swing of it. If I think I was just to do one festival or something, it would be quite hard. But.
Yeah, one-off gigs are kind of the hardest things to do, because you get the swing of it, and you get like you kind of acclimatise, and you know how to stand on stage, and when you get the vibe of it. if you're doing one-offs, that's really difficult.
Yeah,
Dipping
and it's
in and
all
out.
at that moment. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to batter it for a whole summer,
Yeah.
and then we're all right.
Yeah. But here we are. It feels like, festival summer just started and it's the beginning. But your most recent album, Blue Weekend, turned 1 last week. Congratulations. And I was wondering, now that you've had a year with it, how do you look back on the record? Because I remember we had an interview when the album was just released and we were talking in depth about the recordings and everything was just released back then. How are you looking back on the album?
Oh, I don't know if I'm looking back on it really. I think like it's taken on a different kind of entity now that we're touring it. I think we lived with it for so long, never having played it or then just playing it a few times. And now it's like the songs, I understand the live versions and stuff. So I'm still not looking back. I'm like kind of taking in this new live versions of these songs, and we've just made like lullaby versions of the songs as well. So it still feels kind of fresh, even though I guess it's been a year.
Because I find it really interesting to be like reinventing the record, as you mentioned, like the new sessions, the new versions of the record.
It's weird, like with the way you do it, like you tour the record for so long, it doesn't feel like we have, like Ellie was saying, the perspective, like it still feels like we're in it. We're in this little Blue Weekend world, We're playing the song, and the songs change their meaning to you each time, when you play them loads, sometimes you discover new things about them. It's cool. It's still got a lot of vitality for us, and we're enjoying playing it. It's the fundamental thing, because not enjoying what you do is very transparent when you're on stage.
Yeah.
You can always see if someone...
Since we're at the Best Kept Secret Festival, my final question should be, of course, what's your best kept secret that you're...
Wouldn't be a very good secret.
It
would be a very
right
good
now.
secret.
To reveal right now?
Or secret vice or a guilty pleasure.
Oh, I love High School Musical. Is that a guilty pleasure? Which I'm not ashamed of it, but recently I've started, when I ever have a drink, I put it on. That's
weird. You put it on when you're battered.
They were like, not alone. Although...
Don't be ashamed of your pleasures, unless it's freaky deaky, and fucking don't tell anyone about it, man. Don't start snitching on yourself, whatever you're doing.
Amen. Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the gig, enjoy the festival. Safe travels.